Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to go down a little memory lane. Last one of these videos we did my first War Thunder Tanks video. Today we're pretty much going to be doing my first videos ever on YouTube and featuring primarily my first War Thunder video ever made. It's September 9th, 2012, and Fly Daily has just been bought a computer by his family to practice flight sim, to practice flying. That's what I told him. I was in flight school at the time. I was like, Dad, I need to practice my pattern work and the stuff I learned that day in school. That was a complete lie. I got it to play DayZ, X-Plane, FSX. You know, I did play the flight sim, but I just didn't use the Cessna. Yeah. And then this new game that was up and coming called War Thunder. War Thunder, my first days on my new Dell XPS 8500. Look at what we used to play with. Specs, an i7 3770 3.9 gigahertz. Like, I think that was Sandy Bridge. Like, I don't know what generation of Intel that was, but it was like, if you had an i7 back then, it was like a big deal. I think it was Sandy. Yeah, I think it was Sandy. And then my GPU was an AMD 7770 2 gigabyte. Like we used to play video games with a 2 gigabyte card. Like, and like my Dell XPS wasn't like cream of the crop. Like, I think it was like a mid PC back then. Here, let's just click on this real quick. Oh, by the way, YouTube has taken out the ability to look at your oldest videos. So I had to scroll all the way back to get this. I don't understand YouTube at all. YouTube just keeps taking away features and stuff that made me fall in love with this platform. Like, I do not like YouTube, like the way it is now. Like, back in the day, you could like and dislike videos. That's the most recent one. But really, back in the day, viewers could submit video replies to your video. And if you didn't want them to, you could turn that off. If you wanted to review them before they posted, you could do that. Or you could let anyone post a review video or a reply video to your video. That was one of my favorite features of YouTube, and they just completely took that away a long time ago. But anyways, hell yeah, 9 years ago. This is the global beta. I had to apply to be able to play. There are more spots open. Just Google War Thunder Beta, and you should be able to apply. Hit that like button if you don't mind, and please don't forget to subscribe. We have a link here. Wow. Old, dirty link. But, oh my gosh, look at, I uploaded it in like, I had no idea what I was doing back then. I still really don't. But guys, we're going to let this intro play just a teeny bit and just kind of to take in what War Thunder was like in 2012. Oh my gosh. That is some of the most nostalgic inducing music I've ever heard. So we're playing arcade right now. And I think this is one of my first games, like first 5 games ever. And at this time, I didn't even know what mouse control was. It wasn't for a while until I learned what mouse control was. Look, I only have reserve aircraft here. So with this computer, I had 50 frames per second in War Thunder back then. Not bad at all. Definitely playable. See, back in the day, if you had above 30 FPS, you were good. You were great. That's what a lot of us played on. Because YouTube wouldn't allow anything higher. So if you had above 30 FPS, you were good to make YouTube videos. So I'm using joystick right now, and I'm showing off War Thunder. I'm like, wow, look at this. It's so cool. Gotta dive to make the plane sound like it's diving. Yeah, pull. I thought it was so cool. I was like, yeah, that was a cool maneuver. People are definitely going to subscribe. All right, and then I see a Focke-Wulf 190 with my little P26. I start engaging him at, it looks like, oh my gosh, you got a hit. Okay. That's, I did not. Oh, maybe I had a lead indicator. It's kind of hard to see with all the bit rate. So I'm engaging him at 0.8 kilometers away with the 7.7. Am I going to, I don't remember if I actually shoot this guy down, but you can see down below, hit, plus 20 XP, plus 75 Lions. Got a kill assist. Back in the day, we did not have research points. All we had was XP. XP and levels. There were no battle ratings. It was a hectic time. And this is where I kind of made very honorable. Now that was maybe a year later, or half a year, just whenever I ran into JJ Jonas in Origin back in the day. And I forgot what the other guy was called, but he was hilarious. I'll link the very honorable video down below so you guys can check it out. But if you guys don't know what that is, that's kind of my old claim to fame. I made that video. It circled around the community because I was taking a ME-163, a very high-level aircraft at the time, and smashing it into anything. Because back in the day, there weren't battle ratings, and the level system really didn't work for balancing aircraft, to where I would verse potentially Gladiators and Hurricanes and Chaikas with my jet that can easily go 900 kilometers an hour. And was that a Ram? Yes. That was a Ram. The F4F was able to get him down before he ran into them. Wow, I love how people are like, oh, that was sick. I gotta replay this. Okay, strafing a boat with 7.7s. Wasn't the smartest here. I wonder how I get shot down here. Oh, I think my engine goes. No, I have no idea. Got annihilated by a 109. I wonder what Silent Sub is doing these days, or Horace, or Mike. 12 years ago, they have encapsulated themselves in the Fly Daily video. So my first bit of YouTube was just uploading some silly highlights, doing some reviews of aircrafts. You guys can check these out by typing in whatever you see here with the Fly Daily at the end. Wow, really moment, emergency mayday, emergency landing. I would make montages, the Red Assassin, which is just hilarious. It has like it features a baby being born, and the Red Assassin is created. I don't know. There's an ad on this video. Oh my gosh, YouTube. Okay. Look, okay, so this is the Red Assassin's dad, right? He gets killed. Oh no. And then he has a funeral. I think this is from like a dog, like Red Dogs or some dog video, or maybe, I don't know. And then this is from Assassin's Creed, I think. A baby's being born. It's the fucking Red Assassin, guys. The Red Assassin is created right now. Oh, it's a boy. 24 years later, there he is in a P-63.
My name is Ezio Auditore da
Oh
Firenze.
my gosh.
Like my father before me,
I am.
I am an assassin.
The dubstep of the 2010s. This is the first time. This is the first time where slow motion was put into the game, so that's kind of why we did made it. Oh, and I thought this was really cool because I timed up the shots with the music. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. That's enough dubby-steppy. But this is the stuff that I used to make. I used to make montages, as they were called back in the day, or a cinetage, a cinematic but a montage combined into one. That's where I really got my start, other than very honorable. But this is actually the first commentary. K4 of Doom. Hey guys, I bring you something that I might start doing more often because it's so fun to record live gameplay. Run-on sentence. And what just might happen? Okay, whatever. That's probably a level. That is a low brain sentence. But this was the first video where it was commentary, kind of like how we're used to today. This was the real birth of Fly Daily. And I remember taking a couple shots before I filmed this or recorded it just to take the edge off. Because nowadays, I open my mouth and just words just come out. I'm so used to doing this. I know what to do, when to do it, I like to think. But when I first started, when I was recording gameplay, I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't know what to do. So the vodka was take the edge off. But here we go. Let's see what I sounded like. Oh, man, the OG intro.
Thank you guys, and welcome to another game of Wonderful War Thunder! No, I'm just kidding. In this video, I will be featuring DF.
See, I was really nervous to do this. And the hard thing was that you have to make the commentary live, right? Live commentary. And it was so much easier back in the day just to do post commentary, but post commentary didn't sound as organic for what I wanted to do.
K4. Now, this is one of the best German planes that is in reasonable economic standards. It gives you pretty much everything you would want from a jet in a prop plane at a reasonable price. When I say reasonable, I say about 15,000, which if you're a premium player and you get about 2 or 3 kills a game with this, you should be fine if it's not all the way maxed out.
See, I knew what to say.
So let's see what we can do.
So right there, I knew what my intro was going to be, but at this point, I'm spitballing.
This is actually one of my first live commentaries, so if you would, just leave some feedback, like, subscribe, you know.
Let's see what people did.
What else you do with the YouTube? Watch it, maybe. Yeah, you can watch it.
Yeah, you can watch it.
Someone's getting really close to me. I don't know who it is.
Oh, look at Gabriel. Look at Gabriel. Gabriel from 2 years. Oh, I thought he was from. Nice vid, dude. These videos are going to be huge. Got Origin, Dual Live. This is where his voice started, I guess. That is true.
That big does not want to turn on me because I will fuck him up.
Whoa!
I'm surely no children play War Thunder, right?
Surely no children play War Thunder.
All night. Oh my
But
God.
I was really happy when this happened. I was like, okay, this video is sick. This is going out.
You turn it. He's just firing, aim his And Big 9 is down. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a great example of what not to do in a MiG. Never go head-to-head on with K4, G6, FW. We're going to go ahead and... I don't want to die on that beautiful.
That was a big deal back in the day
All
to
right.
kill a jet
Anyone
with a
see
prop
something
plane.
funny?
It is still a big deal now,
Our team.
but like it
Right.
was jets were rare back then. So for you to kill one, it was.
So, as you can see, I dove, and I'm hitting 530, maintaining it kind of well right now. So this plane is a great energy fighter. So, climbing, diving, awesome. Turning, not so great, but still reasonable.
Like the battle rating, Heinkel 112s, P-47.
Oh my god! I thought he was going away from me.
There was no G overloading
Oh, no.
either.
You're not getting me. Get away. You smell. This is not a turning plane, but I have to get away from this LA-7. You will out. I don't think he's on me. Alright, good job, team. Appreciate that. Full Russian turns.
Let's see if we can get this yak.
Aircraft destroyed.
Wow. I was very good back then. This was the start of Fly Daily, the K4, the 109. After this video went out, we did many more commentaries. And when I mean many, I mean 10 years later, we're still doing them. Fellas, thanks for joining up to the flying circus whenever you did. This is a pretty awesome community, and I'm just very honored to still be able to do this and make some people's days. Like on our most recent video, we have people. What is this? Why do I want to search? What? YouTube is so dumb. Like, look. Thank you, Fly, so much for making me laugh. Currently sick and mentally hanging by a thread. This video, yeah, it's just great to still be able to do this. Fellas, I hope you enjoyed going down memory lane with me. It is nostalgic. It is a lot of good memories. Very few bad ones. Very, very few. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Be safe. Peace out.